Welcome to the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards Red Carpet Show, coming live from Bayshore High School. Hi, I'm Francesco DiFlora, your host. Today we'll be celebrating the arts and recognizing outstanding students in high school theater. Look at all the parents and teachers. Can I get a whoop whoop for the Teenie Awards? Woo woo! Oh yeah. And it looks like we will be moving to our first set of people with Ed and Emily on the side over here. So let's take it to Ed and Emily on the red carpet.
Good afternoon. My name is Ed Brennan, and we're here live at Bayshore High School for the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards Red Carpet Show. And I'm here with students from what high school?
Connect.
And you're being recognized for excellence for what production?
Beauty and the Beast.
Awesome. And
our play, Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Oh, I love that. Neil Simon, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. And so are any of you recognized for individual performance awards?
Yes.
Awesome. In what category?
I was actress in a musical, supporting actress in a musical and play.
Actor in a musical.
Actress, supporting actress. Supporting actress in a musical.
Wonderful. And if any of you are to be a recipient of the 2019 Teenie Award, who are you going to thank? Oh, good question. You better be ready for that.
Mr. Mal, my teachers, my mom,
family,
the teenies, my best friend Gab.
Awesome.
My dog.
And are any of you continuing on for college next year? Is this a senior year for any of you?
Senior. Us three are seniors.
Amazing. Are any of you going to be continuing to study theater?
Yes, I am.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to be taking theater at Suffolk.
Awesome. That's terrific. And the rest of you, what is next for you in college?
I'm going to the Crane School of Music for music education.
Beautiful. And for you?
Same thing.
Ditto. Oh, that's amazing. And are you guys performing tonight?
We are not.
But you'll be in the opening show, which I saw this afternoon's rehearsal. It looks amazing. And what else should we talk about from your show? Who was the director of these productions?
Mr. Malafronte
was the director for the musical, and Kristen DiGilio was the director for the play.
I know Kristen. That's amazing. And so great. We're going to head back to Francesco, who's live with some of our other guests here on the red carpet.
I am here with Linda Moran, the director of the Islip Arts Council, correct?
Correct.
And she is in charge of everything and anything here. Can you tell us a little bit of how much work putting something together like this is?
Well, our work started the day after the teenies last year, and this week it'll start on Tuesday. We're going to take a day off. It takes a whole year to put this together. There are a lot of little nitty-gritty pieces. There's all the communications with all the schools, and then getting in touch with the directors as soon as the calendar is put up.
Yeah.
So it's really a very long-term project. But we love it, absolutely love it.
Absolutely. And I have been here, I remember coming here 4 years with you,
That's
and
right.
It changed my life in so many ways. And
that's nice
do you
to
see
hear.
the students and how happy they are afterwards?
I do. I see the students, how happy they are afterwards. They come and visit us. I also, it's very interesting to me because I watch them as they grow through the years here. Some students I knew from the 8th grade because they were in an ensemble, but they couldn't be qualified for the Teenie Awards. And so now some of them are here right now. It's it's a lot of fun. Today during rehearsals we had this discussion with a group of the kids and saying, how many years have you been doing this? Well, not as long as you, Mrs. Moran. This started 11 years ago. I don't know if you've mentioned that before. And we have grown by 3 times the size in 11 years. Hence, we have to have it at a bigger location. But we're really thrilled. Senator Boyle was able to secure a Bullet Aid grant for us to continue the Teenie Awards, so it makes it even more special. We can give a little bit more money in scholarships this year, and I think you were a scholarship recipient, weren't you?
I was, yes.
Yeah, well, just a little bit more.
All right, we're going to hand it back now to Ed and Emily on the red carpet. Thank you so much, Linda. And we will be heading back to Ed and Emily on the red carpet, so let's head back there.
Hello, we are back on the red carpet at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards, live from Bayshore High School. What do you guys have to say?
Tale as old as time.
This is part of the cast of Beauty and the Beast. From what school?
Connect High School.
Now, during the performance of Beauty and the Beast, did anything unexpected happen?
I'm sure a lot of unexpected things happened.
Is there anything in particular? You were talking about something that had happened.
Oh, we were in another show, Brighton Beach Memoirs.
And what happened during that performance?
the door would not open, so we had to walk around it, or it would just like collapse on us sometimes.
Perpetually locked, right? Do I have any nominees here?
Yes.
Yes, for what?
Supporting actor in a musical.
Oh, beautiful. What role did you play?
LeFou.
LeFou, okay. Who are you going to thank? Should you be so lucky to be a recipient?
Probably director Mr. Mal or my parents.
Nice. How about you?
Actor in a drama or comedy.
What show was that and what role?
Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Well, what
Yeah.
role did you play?
What was his name? Stanley.
How soon they forget. And who would you
Yes.
thank? Should you be so lucky to be a recipient?
I would have to thank Miss Kristen DiGilio because she was our director at the time, and unfortunately she wasn't with us for our comedy. She has moved on to bigger and better, but she was a big part of that production, and we have her to thank.
She's lovely. She's a bestie of mine. And do you have a nomination?
Yes, I was nominated for supporting actor in a comedy or drama.
What role was that?
That would be Jack in Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Lovely. And who would you thank, should you be lucky to win?
I would definitely have to thank Leah Hauser, as she was my main inspiration to come into the whole theatrical performances and all that.
Lovely. I'm going to ask you guys to scooch in. Tell me your tales.
I am nominated for Best Actress in a Musical or Drama in Brighton Beach Memoirs. I played Kate. And I would thank our drama and acting teacher, Mr. Cardicello, because without him we wouldn't be able to do the dramas at Connecticut. So, yeah.
I was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in a Musical. I played Cogsworth in Beauty and the Beast. And one person I'd probably thank was Ryan Kavanaugh, our dance director, and he took a lot of time out of his day to choreograph and teach us all the dances.
Ryan's lovely. He's just lovely. Do I have any seniors here?
Yes.
Yes. And what are your plans for next year?
I think I'm just going to stay home for a year.
I think that's a smart thing. Take a gap year, right?
Yeah.
See a lot of shows. What about you?
Yeah.
I'm off to college at the University of Delaware.
What do you plan on studying?
I'm studying art conservation and restoration.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you so much, guys. And now we're going to hand it over to Francesco.
All right, I am here with Vincent, the producer of St. John the Baptist show, which was
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, and I want to ask him first of all about his bow tie. I don't know if you guys can see, but it is a Beauty and the Beast bow tie.
Okay. This was actually beautifully a gift from all of the seniors this year. They gave me one bow tie for each year that we've done a show.
So every year they've done this?
No, this year was the first year. They gave me a full set of 4 bow ties to commemorate their years with me, which was really great, and their years on our stage. So there was a tie for Little Mermaid, a tie for Cinderella, a tie for Music Man, and now Beauty and the Beast.
And are they all bow ties, or are they
real bow ties? I tie them myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, he ties them himself. And the next thing I want to ask you is just, what does education through the arts mean to you? Why is it important?
For me, education through the arts is important because it's a microcosm. Theater is a microcosm of what we do in life. Everybody's gifts are needed, everybody's talents are needed, everybody needs to listen to each other, everyone needs to react to each other, everybody needs to be able to get along with each other and to say yes to each other in a good, positive manner. And to understand that the person who's on stage is only there because of the people who are backstage and the writers and the musicians, and that we try to build up that. Building up that, I believe, educating in the arts that way and touching into the themes that we talk about on theater and how they relate to their other subject matters as well, I really truly believe makes someone prepared for college and life beyond that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Theater is such a unifying and united group of people.
And a welcoming group too.
Welcoming.
It is one of the most welcoming groups that we have. So I love theater. I love to do anything I can with them, whether it's drama club or just running a little bit of improv games to working out a full scene.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to head it back to the red carpet now with Ed and Emily. Thank you so much, Vincent,
Thank you
for
very
everything.
much. I appreciate it.
Let's head back to the red carpet now.
Hey, it's Ed, and we are back live on the red carpet here at Bayshore High School, and I'm here with students from what high school?
Islip High School.
Islip, and your production is?
Grease.
Grease is the word.
And we also did another production of The Little Mermaid.
Oh, amazing. 2 musicals in 1 year. So how many of you are seniors in this group?
I'm a senior.
So we have 5 seniors and 2 underclassmen. Terrific. And are any of you nominated in tonight in individual performance categories?
Yes.
For what?
I'm nominated for the role of Ariel in The Little Mermaid.
I'm nominated for choreography.
I'm nominated for the role of Scuttle in The Little Mermaid.
I'm nominated for Kaniki in Grease and Sebastian in Little Mermaid.
I'm nominated for special recognition.
You, sir?
I'm nominated for King Triton in The Little Mermaid.
I'm nominated for sound design and stage management.
Amazing. And so 2 musicals in 1 year. Is that unusual? Do you usually do 2 musicals in 1 year?
Every year. We actually have a theater arts class in high school. So during the school day, we have a period designated towards musical theater. So then that's the Little Mermaid. We did that during the class, and then everyone was able to participate in Grease after school.
That's amazing. Are any of you going to head to college to study musical theater and continue this? For you? Where
So I will be going to Temple University as a BFA major with a musical theater minor.
Terrific. And you, sir?
I haven't exactly found out where I'm going to go, but I know that I'm hopefully doing somewhere in the realm of musical theater and musical education.
Terrific.
I want to go to LIU to study musical theater.
Terrific. I'm a graduate of LIU as well, so we'll have something in common. Terrific. So did anything unusual happen in your productions of The Little Mermaid or Grease? Something unexpected? You have a story I can tell. Here we go.
Yeah, when I was King Triton in The Little Mermaid, I had a really big trident, like the big pitchfork, and during one of the shows, it was our Saturday show, it just snapped in half in the middle of the
What did you do?
We were selling like these little tridents for the audience members, and I had to bring that out for the final scene because we didn't have any other options, and it looked so goofy, but it worked out at the end.
You made it work. You have to improvise in theater, right? You never know what's going to happen in live theater. So, and who, if any of you are to be a recipient of the Teenie Award tonight, hopefully, I'm rooting for you, who will you be thanking? One person.
I think we can all collectively say that our teacher, Dr. Harris, is definitely a big help to all of us and an inspiration for all of us to go forward into theater. And yeah, definitely thanks to him.
Yeah, Dr. Harris is an inspiring figure. So good luck tonight. I hope you all have fun, and I can't wait to see you in the opening number. And now we're going to head back to Francesco on the red carpet as well.
We are here now with Rob Gallagher, who is actually my vocal coach at my college, LIU Post, but is also here supporting his daughter, correct?
That's right. My daughter Karina Gallagher is nominated for in the supporting actress category for musical, and also in the lead actress category for a play.
Really? What musical and what play?
She played Ellen in Miss Saigon at the East Islip High School production of Miss Saigon, and also I think the character's Maggie in Lend Me a Tenor that they did.
Now, when did Karina start doing the arts? When did she start with theater?
Well, you know, it's kind of the family business, so she's been doing it pretty much her whole life. She started dancing and taking piano lessons and singing and stuff, and the whole theater thing didn't really get rolling until probably high school, but she did a few things before that too.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I think we are going to head back to the red carpet now with Emily, who has the next set of students ready for us to go.
We are back at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards Red Carpet Show live from Bayshore High School, and I'm here with students from
Islip High School.
Now, what's the word?
Grease is the word!
So you did the shows Grease and one other show.
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. Now, during either show, did anything unexpected happen that you had to sort of deal with right on the spot?
Yes. During Look at Me, I'm Sandra D, when I was pulling the curly sandy wig off, my actual Rizzo wig came off with it.
Oh boy.
And I had to hold myself together on stage, and luckily it was at the end where I could walk off and compose myself, but...
So how did you get your wig back on?
I just had to pull it back on and hope for the best.
Good for you. Good for you. Anything else? Anything unexpected that happened?
No.
Who was nominated for an award tonight? What award and what role did you play?
I'm nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and I played Ursula in The Little Mermaid.
Ursula. Who would you thank if you would be so lucky enough to be a recipient?
Definitely my mom and the entire cast, because I couldn't do it without them.
Beautiful.
Featured male actor Scuttle in The Little Mermaid, and if I had to thank someone, I'd probably thank my mom and my brother.
Ursula in The Little Mermaid as a supporting actress, and I'd probably thank my mom too.
So were you guys double cast as Ursula? I got it.
Best featured actress in The Little Mermaid, and I played Flotsam. And if I had to thank anybody, it'd probably be my entire family and the rest of the cast.
And anyone you ever met, right?
Yeah.
I was nominated for Best Featured Actress, and I played Jetsam alongside her. And I would probably thank my parents, my friends, and the rest of the cast.
I've been nominated for a feature male performance in a musical for Chef Louis, and I would like to thank anyone who's ever supported me, my parents, my friends.
How lovely.
I was nominated for lead male actor in The Little Mermaid. I played as Prince Eric, and I'd especially like to thank my mother.
Hi, sorry. I was nominated for Best Male Performance in a Musical for Roger in Grease. I'd like to thank my classmates, the whole class. I love them all, and they've really supported me through all this.
I got you already. Now, you guys are sophomores and juniors, am I correct?
Yes.
Do you have any, are you crossing your fingers that your school does a certain show next year?
Well, we already know that we're doing Mamma Mia as one of our shows.
Mamma Mia, okay.
I'm not sure what the next one's going to be.
Any other, how about straight shows? Does your school do any straight shows or just the musicals? Okay, well, it has been so lovely to speak to you. Good luck tonight, and we're going to throw it back to Francesco.
We are here with Legislator Tom Silmy, and I want to ask him what education through the arts means to you.
The arts are incredibly important to our community and obviously incredibly important in our schools. Studies have shown that kids who excel in the arts and participate in the arts do well academically as well. The arts help build a more rounded person. So I totally support this program. I've been a supporter of the Islip Arts Council and the Teenie Awards for as long as I can remember. I'm here every year to cheer on our kids, the students, and we're going to have a great time tonight.
Absolutely. And I also want to ask you, do you dabble in any art yourself?
I dabble a little. I play a little guitar and sing a little country music. So,
ooh, guitar.
So I have a special affinity for the musicians in the crowd today.
That's great. That's amazing. And you were talking before about how arts education also enhances students in other academic ways.
Yeah.
I think that's very important, correct?
I mean, the commitment that's required to be a good artist, the focus that's required to be a good artist, whether it's a musical artist or a theatrical artist or a visual artist, translates very well to the same focus that you need to learn academically. And the arts expands the brain. So when you expand the brain, you give it more capacity to do other things. So yeah, it's you see historically that students who excel in the arts excel academically as well. And
absolutely.
That bodes well for all these students in the future.
Absolutely. We're going to hand it over now. Thank you so much again, Tom. We're going to hand it over now again to Ed and Emily, who are back on the red carpet with some more students ready to go and take some pictures and talk. So let's head it over.
We're live from Bayshore High School at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards, and I'm here with students from what high school?
Sable High School.
That was not a surprise, Sean. You should have known that. And you guys are nominated for what productions?
Anything Goes in Peter and the Starcatcher.
Peter and the Starcatcher. That seems like a really challenging subject and play for high school students. How was that experience?
It was a great experience. We all had a fun time, and it was just so fun. Every part of it was just so funny and heartfelt, and it really hit my childhood.
That's great. And you were going to say something?
It was kind of insanely wild because we had to cancel for a little bit and then we had to put it back on. But it just gave us more time to grow as a cast and get better at everything.
That's terrific. Good story. And are any of you nominated in individual performance categories?
I'm nominated for Supporting Actor in a Musical.
Great. Anyone else?
Supporting role in Peter and the Starcatcher.
Terrific. And you?
Supporting Actress in a Comedy.
Great. Anyone else? There you go.
Supporting actor in a comedy.
Featured Actress in a Comedy.
Terrific. Well, good luck tonight. Hopefully one of you will be the recipient of a 2019 Teenie Award. So in your productions, Peter and the Starcatcher perhaps, anything unusual happen? Mishap or something that you had to contend with? Uh-oh, I hit a nerve here. Alex, do you have something?
So this was supposed to be a three-month production cast and show, but we had a mishap where it turned into over 5 months. But it really helped us get it to the perfection that it needed to be and to polish some things up. So it's actually for the better.
Terrific. Great. Are any of you headed to college? Do we have any seniors in this group? Great. I'll come down this way then. And are any of you going to be working in the theater area as you head to college? Where are you going?
I'm going to Montclair State University for theater production.
Great. And you, sir?
The makeup designer in New York City to study backstage, like theatrical makeup application.
Wow, how interesting. Well, wonderful. I wish you luck tonight. And now we're going to head back to Francesco on the red carpet.
I am here with Lisa DeVerna, who is supporting her son, yes, named
Aiden DeVerna, Sayville High School.
And he is nominated for what?
Best Supporting Actor in a Drama or Comedy for Peter and the Starcatcher.
Oh, very nice. And what role did he play?
He was Smee.
Shmee!
Yeah.
Shmee! Very good. And so now what do the arts mean to you? How do you support the arts, and what does arts education mean to you as a parent?
Arts are very important to me. I think they do wonders for children's developing brains. Not all kids are meant for academics, and arts are the way to, show their talents. And all of my children are involved in the arts, and it's a very, very important thing to me, and I will continue to support it as long as I can.
Absolutely. Now, when did your son start doing any sort of arts, theater or music or anything like that?
He's been playing the bass since 4th grade, and then in 6th grade he tried out for his first musical, and he's been acting ever since.
Wow, that's great. Okay, we are now switching back over to Emily, who is ready with the next group, who I believe is from Hauppauge High School.
If music be the food of love, play on!
Now, what show is that from?
12th night.
And you guys are from what school?
Hauppauge High School.
I understand you also did a production of Fools, right? Now, did anything unexpected happen during one of the performances of either Fools or 12th Night?
Yeah, so during our first run-through of 12th Night, the woman who wrote the show, Shayna Taub, was there and we didn't know. And one of the cast members was doing a quick change for the first time, and she could not get her skirt on in time, so she went on stage in spandex in front of the woman who wrote the show. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Was there another story?
So during Fools, I played a shepherd, so I had the shepherd staff, and there was one time during the dress rehearsal where I slammed down the stage and the thing broke in half.
So what did you do?
I just picked up the two halves and I waved to the crowd and then I left.
Quick thinking. Now, who are my seniors? Almost everybody. What are your plans for next year? Are you going to study theater? If not, what do you plan on studying? And if you don't know, that's okay too.
I will be attending Marymount Manhattan College for musical theater.
Lovely.
So I'm going to Marywood in Pennsylvania, and I'm going to be studying theater education.
I'm going to be studying computer science at the University of Notre Dame.
Beautiful. Anybody else? Any other seniors?
I'll be going to NYU for vocal performance.
Oh, fabulous. Right in the city. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll be going to Stony Brook University for studying pre-law and legal research, but I will also be attending their theater program.
Oh, fabulous. That sounds like a wonderful balance. Well, it's been a wonderful interviewing you, and best of luck tonight. And now we're going to turn it back to Francesco.
I am here with the glue of the Teenie Awards right now, Linda, who is the assistant director for the Islip Arts Council. Blah. And what's funny is Linda is the assistant director, and another Linda is the director who we interviewed before. Now, I want to ask...
I spell my name the right way, though.
Oh, she spells her name the right way, with an I. Ooh. So, I want to ask you, what kind of work goes into putting something like this together? How much work, how many hours, how much time goes into this?
It's a lot. I've been working around the clock. I bring it home. My kids help me a lot. My husband.
Your kids help you?
Yeah, they're putting glue. They're putting staples together. I make the program. They're sitting there doing corrections. I mean, it's crazy. I'm calling people at home saying, I'm going to move your seat. You ordered the last row in the theater. I'm going to move you to the 6th row to the stage. And then it's just a lot of work. It's endless hours, but I love doing it. It's exciting. I love seeing all the kids be here. I'm glad it's here, finally here, and then I can have life again. We can see the day again. But these kids, it's all for the kids. And I love to do everything for the kids, for the community. And these kids are awesome. They're all amazing. I mean, look at them. They're amazing.
Yeah, and I can imagine that coming here today, seeing all that hard work come together on one day is so incredible. How does that feel to see all of that hard work from, I was talking to Linda before and she was saying how it's a whole year's worth of work to put something like this together. To see it all come together, how does that feel?
It feels amazing. It feels amazing because you're sitting there, you watch all the shows, and then you sit there and you go, well, I wonder who's going to be on stage, and what are they going to say, and who are they going to thank? Like, and really, what's in their head when they do it? Like, what's in their head when they get up there, and like, are they really embracing what they're winning?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So it's really cool to see it all come together.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Linda. We're going to hand it back to Ed now over there with the next set of students. So let's give it back to Ed.
It's getting really exciting tonight here at Bayshore High School. We're at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards, the 11th anniversary year. And I'm here with students from what high school?
Bayport Blue Point High School.
Terrific. And you're nominated for your production of?
The Mystery of Edwin Drood.
Mystery of Edwin Drood is a really bold choice for high school students, huh? How was that experience?
It was awesome.
Terrific. And are any of you nominated for individual performance awards tonight?
I was nominated for Best Leading Actor.
For the Mystery of Edwin Drood?
Yeah, for the Mystery of Edwin Drood.
And you?
Leading actress in a musical.
Leading actress as well. I was given special recognition for stage manager.
I'm getting special recognition for art design.
I'm a supporting actor in a musical.
Wow, all of you are nominees. It's a small group, but it's mighty. So if you are the recipient of a 2019 Teenie Award, who will you be thanking tonight?
Probably my parents, because they helped me out through tough times with it. So yeah.
Yeah, they're always there to support you, your parents, right? Help you through the tough times in high school. Anyone else who you plan to thank? Oh, down here.
Probably my parents as well for letting me do theater in the first place. It's always been a big dream.
Great. Are any of you seniors in the group? Terrific. And what are your plans for next year?
I'll be going to LIU Post in the fall.
I'm an alumni from Post.
Are you?
Yes.
I'll be attending the University of Tampa for marine biology.
Amazing. My son is a graduate with his master's from the University of Tampa. You're going to love it there. What a beautiful school. So during the production of Mystery of Edwin Drood, which has the, doesn't it have the ending where it can be different so did anything ever happen that was unusual or that you didn't expect?
Well, I actually wasn't my ending, but we had the brother and the sister be the lovers, so that was fun.
Amazing. You, sir?
As much as it wasn't encouraged, people in the audience cheated a lot when voting. People voted multiple times a lot.
Because they wanted to have the ending that they wanted? Wow. Well, that's fun. And the director of the show is who?
Jim Redding.
Is he here tonight to support you guys?
I don't know.
We'll have to look for Mr. Redding and make sure that he's here to celebrate with you. So, what else? How many of you are juniors, or the rest of the group is juniors? A sophomore, and already you're nominated. Imagine what's going to happen next for you. It's going to be a wonderful night, and I look forward to seeing you in the opening number. And right now we're going to head back to Francesco live on the red carpet.
I am back here with my high school teacher when I was in high school from Hop Hog, Ruthie Pincus. I owe everything to her. I am now going to LIU Post, and it is all because of her. She supported me and influenced me in so many ways, and she directed a show this year, which was?
Well, I directed 12th Night, which was the first high school to be able to do it. It was originally done at the Delacorte Theater in the city last summer, written and music and lyrics by Shana Taub. And so we were the first ones to get to do it.
Wow, and how does that feel to be the first ones to get to do that?
Oh my goodness, it was so exciting. And what was really truly exciting was that I was able to get her to come to our final dress rehearsals. So the kids went bananas, needless to say. But it really was an extraordinary experience to really create something from the ground up.
That is so incredible. And the last question I want to ask you is, what does education through the arts mean to you?
Oh my goodness, education through the arts is probably the most important. It's my passion. It's everything that we wrap our heads around when we're doing this stuff. And it teaches kids to really work collaboratively and to learn how powerful they are when they work as a group together towards one common goal.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And I got to see 12th Night as well because I went to my hometown and I saw that show, and it was incredible, I must say.
Thank you, sweetie. Thanks so much. Well, I am so proud of you. Look at you standing here doing this.
Stop it, you. She's crazy. Well, we're now going to pass it back over to Emily on the red carpet, who has the next set of students ready. Thank you so much, Ruthie.
My pleasure. Hi, we are back on the red carpet at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Award Show, live from Bayshore High School. And representing, we have Bayshore High School. What productions did you guys do this year?
We have done Rent and Chicago.
Rent and Chicago. Now, did anything unexpected happen during any of the performances that you can think of? Did a wig fall off? Did a door not open? Was a cue missed?
Oh, for Rent, when we were doing Happy New Year, when we had the door, there was a chain on it, and it accidentally fell off during the performance.
Okay, so how did you handle that mishap?
We pretended like the door was still locked, even though the chain fell off of it, so had to improvise.
Very, very smart. Is that the story that you were
Yes,
telling?
yes, that was the same story.
Very good. Now, do I have any seniors here? A lot of seniors. What are your plans for next year? Are you going to school? Are you not going to school? Do you have any theatrical plans? Let me know.
I'm going to school. I'm going to go to Suffolk, and then I'm going to go to Syracuse or Pace to major in theater. And then I plan on pursuing my dream to be on Broadway.
Good for you. Good for you. I'll see you there. You'll make it.
I'm a junior, but I'm planning on going to NYU or Pace for musical theater.
Very good. My seniors?
I'm going to Delphi University for music ed next year.
I'm going to St. Joe's in Patchogue to be an English teacher.
Oh, good, good.
And I'm going to Stony Brook for linguistics.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Now for my juniors and my sophomores, what's on your wish list for your musical or your straight show for next year? What's your dream? What's your dream show? Anything come to mind?
We really all would like to do Hunchback, but we don't feel like it's going to be a possibility this year.
Now, why wouldn't that be possible? Anything is possible.
It is possible, but I don't know.
All right, well, we will see. Now, should you be lucky enough to be a recipient, who would you thank? And also, what are you nominated for?
Well, I'm representing the Rent Ensemble, and if I won, thanking our director actually would be the first thing I would do.
Beautiful. One more.
I'm being represented for nominee for dance captain for Chicago.
Fabulous. Well, thank you guys. Good luck tonight, and we'll throw it back to Francesco.
I am here with Shelly Sims, the program director for the Teenie Awards, and the first question I want to ask her is what I've asked the others: how much work is put into this, and how does it feel to see it pay off?
It feels amazing. It's been a long year of work, but it's all for the kids. It's all for the students. They worked so hard, and they deserve to feel recognized and seen and celebrated. So we're here to celebrate them today.
Absolutely. And how does it feel to be the program director of something like the Teenie Awards?
It feels really great because I was a recipient myself when I was in high school.
Oh.
So being able to give back to a program that gives so much to their students feels amazing.
You were a recipient of a Teenie Award.
I was.
You were.
Oh, I was. I won for Best Supporting Actress in a comedy drama for You Can't Take It With You, Alice Sycamore. And that was the role that kind of propelled me into theater. So I'm very grateful for the Teenie Awards.
And what year in high school was that you won that?
That was in 2013.
Wow.
Yes, so a little ways away.
And you found yourself all the way back to now the program director.
Yes. Yeah,
that is incredible.
It feels really rewarding to, again, give back to a program that gives so much care and love to their theater students like they gave to me.
Wow,
yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
and now we are going to head it back to Ed on the other side, who is with another set of students. So let's get back to Ed on the red carpet.
We're live here at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Awards, and I'm here with students from what high school?
Bayshore.
Bayshore, the home team right here representing. So what are you nominated for? What productions?
Chicago. I'm nominated for Fred Casely.
Oh, awesome. And you, sir?
I was nominated for Rent.
Drum set for Rent.
I was nominated for Chicago as Mary Sunshine.
Dance captain for Rent and Chicago.
Chicago, Mama Morton, and Seasons of Love Soloist and Rent.
I can see Mama Morton.
Lighting designer for Rent. Sound design for Chicago.
Wow. Those are really bold choices for high school students, right, to present both Rent and Chicago is still running on Broadway. Amazing that you were able to get the licensing rights. So what happened? Why these choices? Why do you think we ended up with these great choices?
Honestly, our director, he really felt that as our group of students, like, he felt that we really would fit the role and parts. Like, he was waiting and waiting and waiting and saw that it was our time, so he did it. So I'm glad.
Terrific news. I don't think there's many high schools on Long Island who have done Rent, right? Am I wrong? Are you the first?
I know we're the first to do Chicago.
We're saying it. Oh, I know you're the first for Chicago. We're going to say it's the first for high school on Rent, right? You'll believe me. You'll back me up. Are any of you headed to college? Any seniors in the group here? And where are you headed?
I'm headed to Pace University for Arts and Entertainment Management.
Wow, Pace. Are you going to live there or are you going to commute? Great, good for you. And the rest of you, juniors, sophomores, what have you? A senior. Where are you headed?
I'm going to Sandhills Community College for Radiology Technology.
Wow, terrific. So if you are to be a recipient of the 2019 Teenie Award, who are you going to thank tonight? You better get ready. It's almost 5 minutes till the red carpet.
Honestly, everyone that was a part of it, especially Mr. Bilella, who, you know, was able to make this all happen for us.
Yeah.
All of our directors.
All of our directors.
Terrific. Well, I wish you the best of luck tonight, and now we're going to head back to Francesco on the red carpet.
I am here with Rick Grossman, the production director of the Teenie Awards, and I want to ask him, what is it like? How much work, how many days have you spent putting this all together?
We've spent most of the week, about 5 days of rehearsals with the nominees in terms of the staging of the special numbers that we've put together for this presentation, using staging that I've incorporated from some of the original Broadway productions that we're using, and putting in a lot of work by some very, very talented young people.
Wow. And to see that all pay off tonight, is that exciting, nervous?
I have full faith in these students. They're really professionals. They've operated on a professional level. We've treated them as professionals. They've responded as professionals, and they're going to go out and just nail it tonight, I know.
That's incredible. And so the last question I want to ask you is education through the arts. Why is it important, and what do you feel is so important about it?
Well, it's important for the education process to nurture young people, to bring them to the next levels. For me, it's a very personal thing because I was nurtured in a performing arts environment, in a performing arts family. And I feel at this point in my life, it's my responsibility to kind of pass it on now to the next generations that are coming along in theater. And hopefully that will continue. We have a responsibility to keep these legacies going. And the young people who are involved tonight will certainly take that from here and carry the torch.
Yeah, incredible, incredible. Well, we're going to pass it back over to Emily, who has more students on the red carpet, so let's pass it on over.
Hello, Emily Nadler back at the Teenie Awards red carpet show for the 2019 Islip Arts Council, and St. John the Baptist would like you to
be our guest.
Because they did the show Beauty and the Beast this year. Now, I understand there was a little bit of a mishap that was not quite expected. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, in the middle of one of my dance numbers, I happened to break my toe on stage.
Ouch.
I continued to do an entire kick line with a broken toe.
Trooper. How did you break your toe? Did you stub it? Did you?
Yeah, I stubbed it on the stage.
That really hurts. Any other unexpected things that happened?
I gained a couple pounds of muscle from having to carry my costume the entire show.
Because let me guess, you played Lumiere? No?
Cogsworth.
Okay, I should have gotten that. Now, who are my seniors? Everybody's a senior. What are your plans for next year? Any theatrical endeavors?
Yes, actually. I'm going to Salve Regina University, and I'm double majoring in theater arts and English communications with a minor in dance.
Wonderful.
I'm going to Hofstra University.
What do you plan on studying?
Computer science, but I'll probably do theater stuff on the side.
Good for you. They have a great program.
SUNY Potsdam, and I want to do music education.
Very good.
I'm doing 2 years at Suffolk, and then I'm studying theater arts and technical design.
Good girl.
I'm doing SUNY New Paltz, and I'm doing education.
Oh, lovely. Now, should you be lucky enough to be a recipient, who would you thank, and what award are you nominated for?
Well, I'm nominated for supporting actor, and I would thank both my mom and my vocal coach, Carmela, because both of them have supported me throughout the years through theater and everything.
Lovely.
I'm also up for supporting actor, and I would thank my parents, my friends, and the whole cast crew of the show.
What role did you play?
LeFou.
I'm also up for supporting actor, and I would like to thank both my parents, everyone who supported me through all of my acting career, and everybody, basically.
I'd like to thank my mom and special recognition.
My family, my friends, and special recognition.
Well, good luck tonight, and we're going to send it back to Francesco.
I am here with Joe Morris, who is a presenter for today as well for the Teenie Awards. I'm going to ask him the same question I've been asking everybody. What does education through the arts mean to you, and why is it important?
It's so important because it gives kids or people an opportunity to learn a lot of different things. It's good for those who want to be Broadway stars and get the tours and the cruise ships, awesome. But it's also going to give you some opportunity for discipline. It's going to opportunity to be creative juices to flow, and also to make relationships, because in my time on the Long Island stage, the relationships of the people, many who will be here tonight, is a long-term blessing in my life.
And you're an actor on Long Island as well, correct?
I am.
And you went to East Islip High School?
I'm a proud graduate of East Islip High School, 1976, and it was a great time in my life.
And how important was it for support through theater when you were in high school as well as an actor?
It was amazing, because we want to be able to have support from the administrations, from the faculty, from the teachers, to be able to give us the support we need to do our jobs well and to teach us, because you don't know until you're taught.
Absolutely.
And when the teachers can teach us the right things to do, now I can take it forward and pass it on to other people.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We're going to pass it back to the red carpet again with Ed, who has some more students again. So let's pass it off.
Well, it's getting really exciting. It's almost time for the ceremony tonight. But I'm here with students from St. John the Baptist High School and your production of
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. Be our guest. And so if you are a recipient tonight of the 2019 Teenie Award, who will you be thanking?
My family, God, the producers and directors, and the entire cast, which was amazing to work with.
Great. And Juliana, you're nominated in which category?
Actress in musical.
And I'm assuming you played Belle.
I did, yes.
Beautiful. Terrific. And you?
I played the Beast. I was the actor in a musical. I would probably thank my family and all the production team and the wonderful cast I got to work with.
Great.
I played Mrs. Potts, and I'm supporting actress in a musical, and I want to thank my family and my wonderful friends that I made this year.
Great. And you?
I did the cover art for the playbill.
I saw it. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And who will you thank tonight?
My family and the cast and our directors.
Great. Well, did anything unusual happen in your performance? Something that you weren't expecting? Uh-oh, Will, they're looking at you. What happened?
Well, actually, the first night of tech, I sort of passed out.
What happened? Not enough water? Or the mask?
Well, yeah, it was the mask and not enough water. And the first headpiece that I wore was so big, and it was sort of squeezing my head, so I just sort of went out.
So did they adjust that for you, I hope?
Well, it was funny. The makeup artist, as soon as it happened, she went to me and she ripped it off. And she was like, well, at least I know how fast I can rip your makeup off.
Well, thank gosh they helped you out. So we have two things in common, same last name, and we both played the Beast.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. So tonight I'll be rooting for all of you. I hope you have a great time. The opening number looks wonderful, and good luck in college.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Now back to Francesco.
I am here with Dan, who is supporting his daughter here, who was nominated for something as well.
She's being nominated for a role in Chicago.
Oh, really? What school and what's her name?
Bayshore High School, Tatiana Padro.
And what role is that?
She actually was one of the Cell Block girls.
Oh, the Cell Block Tango. He had it coming.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anyways, very nice. Now, when did she start doing theater and such?
A few years ago. My oldest daughter was in the arts, and she's just following a footstep. She taught herself how to play piano. She did her own vocals, and she's basically done it without any professional help.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. And she's been doing it ever since?
Yep, ever since.
Wow. Now, my last question is, what does education through the arts mean to you, and how important is it that we keep it going?
It means a lot. Bayshore diversified, so it means a lot to these kids that there is a theater arts program here. A lot of these children actually go off to college, pursuing their goals. Bayshore community supports the theater. I actually run the Knights of Columbus, so we sponsor the theater sponsor group. So anything we actually do, I actually held one of the pre-pro as far as their dinner. They had They wanted
Oh,
a
wow.
show, and they came over to us, and they had an after party.
Oh.
So we sponsor anything that Bayshore High School Theater had needs
Oh,
to do.
that's incredible. And that's awesome to hear that the Knights of Columbus supports stuff like that as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I wish the best of luck to your daughter.
Thank you.
We're going to head back now to the red carpet with Emily, who has some more students as well. So let's head back to Emily.
Back on the red carpet with Brentwood High School, and they would like to say... Wepa! From their production of In the Heights. Now, what does Wepa mean?
Wepa is just kind of like a regular party term, like yeah or yes, something like along those lines.
All right. So next time at a party, I gotta say Wepa, right? Okay, now did something unexpected happen during your production of In the Heights? Any funny stories you can share with us?
I mean, the first one that comes to mind, honestly, is on the night of our very first show. We were like 2 or 3 songs from ending the show, and there's a scene where I have to pretend to try to open a champagne bottle, but I ended up slicing almost half of my middle finger on the bottle. Luckily, it's fine now. But
I'm so glad it's fine now. What did you do? How did you handle that?
I just kind of like pressed it against my hand to put pressure on it, and I was trying to show my showmate Ariana, like, oh hey, by the way, I'm bleeding out right now. But yeah, so I just kind of got off stage, wrapped it up, had to run back on stage because I had to close the show. So. Yeah.
Well handled, and I'm glad that you're okay. Who else had a story?
I also had a story, and one of our earlier productions, I think it was for one of the middle schools. Yes. Our lead man Usnavi, his mic went out, and so we had to substitute my mic for his. So for the entire show, I was just projecting my voice as hard as I could.
Without a mic, you had to reach the balcony, right? Did you have a story? No. Oh, you have a story. Step right up, yes.
Well, unfortunately, someone decided to change on the stage. And they
Wait, back up. Change on the stage?
Exactly.
Don't they have dressing rooms for that?
They completely forgot about that, apparently. It was absolutely and I played the Piragua guy, so I went in about to sing my song, and I got stuck on a boot. And the boot was stuck, and I couldn't move.
Wow, that's interesting. Changing on a stage, getting stuck on a boot. That's a new one for me. Where are my seniors here?
Right here.
Good. Well, good luck. Congratulations to next year. I'm going to send it back to Francesco.
I am here with Jason, who is supporting his sister from
Brentwood High School.
Absolutely. And I want to ask Jason, what does education through the arts mean to you?
Education to the arts is just to expand people's talents, to make sure that they're heading in the right direction creatively, and just building a bigger audience to the people to make them see their talents and the true colors.
Absolutely. Do you do any art yourself?
I paint and I draw, actually.
You paint and you draw. Very nice. And did you do this in high school, whether in a class or outside of school?
I started when I was real young, so this was like middle school, elementary school.
And do you feel that the art helped you anyway academically as well, maybe expressing yourself or in classes?
Definitely to express myself and, to make people realize who I am for myself. You know what I mean? Just to show them who I am as a person. For sure.
Is there anything in particular you like to draw or paint or anything, or it doesn't matter?
Self-portraits, cartoon characters, everything.
Cartoon characters? You see my vest over here?
Yeah.
For those who cannot see, I've got a Looney Tunes vest on.
Nice setup.
Okay, thank you so much, Jason.
I appreciate it.
We're going to wrap it up, and we're going to head over to Ed, who has another set of students on the red carpet.
Well, we're here with some more students from Brentwood High School and your production of? In the Heights. Wow, what a challenging production for high school students, right? So, were you guys up to the challenge? I heard it was wonderful. So tell me about it.
I'll talk. I think it was definitely a great experience. It was my personal first time being in a musical, especially for Brentwood, and to even do that and have all the dance moves and just to rehearse was so hectic, but it was definitely worth it because the outcome was very beautiful. So
yeah, I heard amazing things about your production. Are any of you nominated in individual performance categories?
I am. Drama club at the Brentwood High School. We did Brighton Beach Memoirs.
Oh, I love that play.
Yeah.
And what character did you play?
I played Kate.
Great.
Yeah.
Great, congratulations. And for you?
I was Vanessa in the Heights.
Great. And you were nominated for terrific. Any other nominees? I'm sorry.
I was Nina Rosario in The Heights, and I'm nominated for Best Actress in a Musical.
Great. Well, good luck tonight. So did anything unusual happen in your production of In the Heights? Something unexpected that we should hear about? What? Some lighting difficulty. Well, that's theater, right? It's live theater. Any of seniors in this group? Terrific. Anyone heading on to study theater? Where are you headed?
I'm going to the University of the Arts in Philadelphia.
Wow. For you?
I'm going to Manhattanville College to study musical theater.
Great. Any other seniors?
I'm going to Queens College to study music education.
Any other seniors? No? Underclassmen. Well, I think you're performing as well tonight, a number from In the Heights. Is that correct? I look forward to seeing that. And good luck to all of you. And now we're going to head back to Francesco on the red carpet.
I am here with Colleen Barnes, correct?
Barnes, yes, sir.
And she is supporting her son, who was nominated as well for
Best Supporting Actor from Miss Saigon and East Islip.
Very nice. And what role did he play?
Oh, he had a
That's okay. No worries. But I want to ask you just, at what age did he start doing theater and art and stuff? Or was it recent? Was it a long time ago?
No, he started about 5th grade was his first play, but ever since 5th grade he has never not done theater.
Really?
Yeah. Kids for Kids, besides CM, besides Islip Theater, and all the school
he's
plays.
been all over doing everything.
He's been around.
That's
yes.
great. And how important is it, do you think, for education through the arts and keeping stuff like this going in school, outside of school, etc.?
Oh, I'm a die-hard theater mom, so I am such a big supporter of the music and arts, program. Absolutely.
Oh, that's so good. And what school does your son go to again?
East Islip High School.
East Islip, okay. Well, we are going to head back to the red carpet with Emily now, who has another set of students. So let's head back to Emily.
Hello, we are back on the red carpet at the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Award Show with East Islip representing my hometown. And what show did you guys do this year?
Lend Me a Tenor.
Now, I understand that something unexpected happened that you didn't quite rehearse for. So can you tell me about that?
Okay, so during the show, there's Max who's looking after Tito. And Tito likes to drink, but Max's job was to try and get him not to drink. So to prevent that from happening, Max, who's played by Andrew Timmons, who is not here right now, had to drink an entire bottle of champagne, fake champagne, and he ended up spilling it all over himself, and he had to drink a lot more than would expected, and it was very hectic, but it was really funny. So
that's not easy to do, to drink so much and then have to perform. Wow. So who is nominated tonight and for what role, and who would you thank if you are lucky enough to be a recipient?
I am nominated for Julia Leverett.
Is that Best Supporting or Best Actress?
Featured actress in a comedy or drama.
Now who would you thank if you're lucky enough to be a recipient?
I would thank B, who's our director, and my mom for being great. So
I am nominated for Maggie as lead actress in Lend Me a Tenor, and I would love to thank B. She was so wonderful. Every rehearsal was full of laughter, and I want to thank my parents too. They're over there.
I'm nominated for Diana in Lend Me a Tenor for Best Supporting Actress, and if I had one, I'd like to thank my director B and my parents.
Beautiful.
Let me.
She wasn't in this show, sorry.
She were okay.
I was nominated for the role of Saunders as Best Supporting, and definitely again I'd like to thank Mrs. Zaffeld, our director, and of course my family.
Very good. So were you in a different show? I was in part of Miss Saigon. You were Miss Saigon? Are you nominated?
No, I wasn't Miss Saigon.
You were not. No, you were. You were in Miss Saigon.
I was the piano player for Miss Saigon.
Oh, fabulous. Can't do anything without a piano player. Well, listen, guys, good luck. Have a great time tonight.
Thank you so much.
And we're going to throw it back to Francesco.
I am here with Ed Callahan, who directed In the Heights for Brentwood High School, correct?
Yes.
And how long have you been directing at Brentwood High School?
I've been directing for 32 years.
Wow. And what is it like to work with the kids for that long and to get these to be the powerhouse of the show almost, to be the creative juice in the show?
Well, I've been very lucky. We used to do shows with little kids in it from 3rd grade on. So some of these children I've worked since they were in 3rd grade. So I've had some of them in my show for 10 years. And I teach music to kindergartners. So some of them I've had for 12 years.
Wow, so you really grew up with some of these, well, like they grew up with you.
Yeah, we grew up together. We definitely grew up together, yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And just another question that I've been asking everybody, what does education through the arts mean to you?
Well, I'm also lucky enough to have graduated from Brentwood High School.
Oh, wow.
So I was in the shows many years ago, and now I give back to the kids who are in my shows. So it all goes full circle.
Wow, that's a total full circle.
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So incredible. Well, thank you so much. We are going to bring it back to Ed now, who has some more students onto the red carpet. Thank you so much, Ed.
You're very welcome.
Well, I'm here at Bayshore High School with some students from East Islip, and you're nominated for your productions of what?
Miss Saigon and Lend Me a Tenor.
Terrific. And are any of you nominated for individual performance categories? Yes. How about for you?
I'm nominated for supporting role in a drama for Maria in Lend Me a Tenor. And then I'm also nominated for featured role in a musical for Gigi in Miss Saigon.
A double nominee. That's special. Great. And for you?
I'm nominated for Kim for Best Actress in Miss Saigon. And
That's another.
no, just like for sound for Lend Me a Tenor.
That's a big and important thing in Lend Me a Tenor. Sound is important.
Best featured actor and a comedy and drama for Bellhop and Lend Me a Tenor.
That's a great role, right?
I'm just nominated for stage director for Lend Me a Tenor.
That's not a just. Stage director is a very important role. Good job.
I'm nominated for the art design of the Lend Me a Tenor poster and then dance captain for Miss Saigon.
You're multi-talented. So I'm here with a group of seniors, and some of you are headed on to study theater as you embark on your college careers. Where are you headed, Victoria?
Well, we're actually both going to LIU Post Musical Theater.
Yeah, amazing. So that's where I got my bachelor's and my master's degree in theater. So you're going to be in great hands there. And we'll have a lot in common when you become alumni from LIU as well. So good for you. So who will you be thanking tonight if you're a recipient of a 2019 Teenie Award? You better get your speeches ready.
Sure. Well, I'll be thanking, of course, my astounding director, Mrs. Affelt. And she really just brought all of us together, and she couldn't have made my senior show any better.
That's great. Any other thanks?
Definitely just to Mrs. Affel and and Mr. Nesky and everyone that just helped out with the show.
That's great. Go Mrs. Affelt, huh? Terrific. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight. And now it's getting to be just that time. We are almost at curtain time. So we're going to head on in to Bayshore High School into the auditorium and begin the 2019 Teenie Awards for the Town of Islip Arts Council.
It is so amazing to see that high school theater is being celebrated and that students are being encouraged to follow their dreams in the arts. Not all these students will pursue a career in theater, but I assure you that the arts will enhance whatever path they choose with their career. And that's a wrap for the 2019 Islip Arts Council Teenie Award Red Carpet Show. To learn more about the Teenie Awards and other Islip Arts programs, visit isliparts.org.